All right, YouTube. So, Marsha Blackburn won the GOP primary for her Senate race. She's basically competing to fill Bob Corker's seat. And the way she markets herself, she basically takes pride in being very politically incorrect, likes the idea of a wall, basically like a Trump-type Republican, a Trump Republican in a way, which is awesome. It's very refreshing. I'm just happy to see that neocon never Trumper Bob Corker get out of there, because he's obviously very still butthurt about not being named the Secretary of State. If you want to know what all the seriously, that's the reason why he's been lashing out at him, because he didn't pick him as Secretary of State. And probably because Bob Corker was going to be one of these deep state plugs, much like Rex Tillerson was. So yeah, no, it's good. Marsha Blackburn's probably going to win the race too. I mean, she's facing a Democrat, the former governor. I forgot his last name, but basically Tennessee is a very red state. I know some people here on YouTube, I know some people here on YouTube that are from Tennessee that are very, very conservative. You might even call them ultra-conservative, which there's nothing wrong with it. This is the time in American politics where ultra-conservatism actually means a lot, especially when it comes to the fiscal issues, I think socially, even some of the ultra-conservatives, like, you could even call myself an ultra-conservative, they tend to be socially liberal because they see through the bullshit of, like, the wedge issues of gay marriage and abortion, I'm totally against abortion for what it's worth, totally for gay marriage, but that's just my take. So yeah, it's really good to see that Bob Corker's getting out of Congress, and I just want to go ahead and say that was a good take. I'm going to end on that, but I just want to go ahead and give you a little rundown of my idea of a never Trumper. So essentially, somebody that's a Republican or a conservative that basically went against Trump, because you're automatically going to assume folks on the left and in the Democratic Party are not going to be for Trump, so calling them never Trumpers would be redundant. I like to reserve the term for guys like Flake, Corker, McCain, Bill Kristol, David Frum, Max Boot, just all the neocons, Ben Shapiro. There's a couple more that I'm forgetting, but, Megyn Kelly at one point, I guess she was a neocon. So, yeah, so that's kind of my definition of never Trumper. So if you guys hear me use that term, that's the context. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is a good thing for politics, and it's not even about being partisan anymore. It's about putting the right Republicans in office, because, as we know, about like 50% of the Republican Party in Washington is useless. They're just rhinos. So this is good. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button if you like it. Sub,